if the new suspension wheels have longer battery life, I think the suspension comes into play for touring. But I guess if you're just doing trails, you don't need that longer battery life. So that's fine, I suppose. Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, like this wheel, it's the MSX, it's decent. I mean, I feel pretty secure riding it on all types of terrain. This is not necessarily smooth terrain. Loose dirt, I guess, is pretty tough. It's more the wheel, it's more the tire. If you got off-road tires, I think you're fine. I mean, fatigue does set in, I guess. If you have, without suspension, you can probably ride farther and longer. Definitely fatigue is an issue. I think more of an issue is the tire. If you're going to go off-roading, you definitely want better tire. I'd pick a better tire over suspension if I'm going off-roading. But you have that option, right? You have that option to change the tire, so that's cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for more improvements on the suspension wheels. I'm totally happy with my MSX right now. I wish I got the MSP. That would have been nice. The responsiveness of the MSX is pretty lacking. But definitely the power is there when you need it. That's definitely one thing I enjoy about my 14-inch wheel. The responsiveness is there. The only thing is you don't have that top speed. So that's kind of a bummer. So as I continue my rambling about the suspension wheels, a thought did pop into my mind as far as uses for the suspension wheels and where it'll benefit you the most. Definitely off-roading is one. The other one is touring, if you're going to go long distances. I'm not sure if commuting is the best use case for a suspension wheel, just because of the added weight. If you are commuting for a long distance, then that would be like touring, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if a suspension wheel is a great wheel to learn on. Yeah, so the competitive this competitive EUC riding, I don't know when that's going to happen. That would be kind of interesting to see what happens there. But the wheels right now are just not set up for that. I think with some of these new EUC companies popping up, like Veteran, that might encourage so for companies like Veteran to come up focusing on high performance specs, I think that's going to further, you know, the EUC sport, I guess. Just, you know, that would be kind of cool. I just don't know what it's going to look like, because it's not like motorcycle. It's not like dirt bikes. It's not like, you know, super bikes or motocross or dirt biking or BMX riding. It's very different. What is this guy doing? Yeah, fast I'm going 21, 22. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that speed limit sign was picking me up or the car. But yeah, we might be a few years away from EUC sports happening. But that's where the suspension comes in, and at some point all of these performance wheels are going to have suspension.